Sometimes, people don't become distant overnight. It happens slowly. They stop staying out late, stop replying to every message, stop forcing enthusiasm they no longer feel. Even small things start feeling heavy. They stop fake smiling. Crowds become exhausting. Conversations start feeling draining. Being emotionally available all the time starts to feel impossible. And eventually, some people pull away from others, not because they stopped caring, but because their mind quietly ran out of energy. You notice it in small ways first. Someone who used to reply instantly starts taking hours to respond. Someone who used to laugh easily starts feeling emotionally tired. They still care, they still love people, but every interaction begins feeling like something their brain has to recover from afterward. And the strange part is, most people around them don't understand what's happening. They assume the person became cold, distant, uninterested, when in reality, they're mentally overwhelmed. They just need rest. Emotional exhaustion often comes from accumulated emotions. Usually, it builds slowly over time. Constant stress, too much emotional responsibility, too many problems piling up without enough rest in between. Eventually, the brain reaches a point where even a normal social interaction feels emotionally demanding. Because every conversation requires energy. Listening requires energy. Explaining yourself requires energy. Pretending you're okay requires energy. And emotionally exhausted people usually no longer have enough left for any of the three. This is why some people slowly begin isolating themselves without even realizing it. They stop going out as much. They avoid calls. They ignore notifications for hours, even when they see them immediately, not because they hate people, but because their nervous system starts craving silence more than connection. Sometimes, being alone becomes the only moment. Their brain finally feels quiet, and over time, they begin feeling guilty because of it. Guilty for disappearing, guilty for needing space, guilty for no longer having the same energy they used to have. So instead of explaining it, they slowly withdraw even more. Because emotionally exhausted people often don't even know how to describe what's happening inside them. They just know everything feels heavier than it used to. Psychologists often connect emotional exhaustion to prolonged stress and emotional overload. When the brain stays under pressure for too long, it starts protecting itself by reducing stimulation. That's why emotionally exhausted people sometimes lose motivation for things they once enjoyed. Their mind isn't trying to destroy connection. It's simply trying to survive constant emotional pressure. Modern life makes this even worse. People are expected to always respond, always explain, always be available. Phones never fully go silent. Social pressure never fully disappears. And many people secretly feel emotionally exhausted, long before they even realize it themselves. Because exhaustion doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it just looks like someone becoming quieter with every passing month. And ironically, the people who become emotionally exhausted the fastest are often the people who care the most. The listeners, the overthinkers, the people who are emotionally available for everyone else. The ones who constantly absorb other people's stress without realizing how deeply it's affecting them. Until one day, their mind quietly says, "This is enough." Maybe this is why emotional exhaustion can feel so confusing. Because from the outside, It looks like distance, but from the inside, it feels like silently drowning while trying to keep everything functioning normally. Some people don't pull away because they stopped loving others. Sometimes they pull away because they've been carrying an emotional weight their mind was never meant to carry alone for this long. And eventually, even the kindest people run out of energy too. If this video felt strangely familiar, your mind might be far more exhausted than you realize.